Hi, everybody. Ooh, okay, I feel like I should either get an award or get paid or something because I called today's episode most of it. Like, I'd say 80 to 90% of it, I called it. And I called exactly how they would do it, too. The only thing I didn't call is that Deke was in there, and he might be the designer for Logan because apparently they're still going with Eric. Eric regrets that he did, yada yada yada. So then he probably won't ever design for them again. But it opens the door for Deke. So I'm happy about that. Kind of sad and happy at the same time. And I've talked about why I'm sad, so I'm not going to rehash. Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Um, well, let's see. Yeah, everything happened the way I said. Okay, so Deacon and Taylor on the couch making out. And she said, "Oh, I feel like a teenager, but I think about you all the time." Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, okay, get to it. And then I'm like waiting for Sheila to come to the door. And I'm like, I talked about maybe she could come in because I joked that the door's always ajar. Well, yeah, they have a screen door, so she just opened the thing and came right in and put the flowers on the table because she couldn't find Taylor because Taylor and Deacon had decided to go upstairs and get romantic. So then she's looking around and she's like, "Taylor, Taylor." And I'm like, she ain't there. She's in the bed with your husband. But, and then she hears Deacon. Sheila hears Deacon talking. And she had a little suspicion that he was there anyway because a part of his clothes or something. I don't know. She picked something up and she said, "Oh, like she had the moment of recognition, right?" And I'm like, "Oh boy." Then she hears his voice, but then she doesn't hear Taylor at all, which is so weird because apparently they told Rebecca Budig to do this moaning thing. Really odd. I mean, at first she was laughing at something, and then she started this moaning thing, and I'm like, what in the? I was like, what? I mean, I'm all for love in the afternoon. I am, but wow, okay. So, so then Sheila is all worried. So guess what she gets? She gets a weapon of the kitchen variety. Help me out. You know what I mean? A knife, and and you see her walking up the stairs very slowly, and she's holding it, and I'm like, oh man, and I'm like, get there already, get there, and I'm like, I'm waiting for her to get up the stairs and like discover them because I told you in my vision she was going to discover them today and have her world shattered. And then, you know, so we would leave on a high note on a Friday and not be waiting for 2 days for whatever to ensue, right? Okay, but so she's holding it, and I'm like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So then she's going upstairs. She finally gets to the top of the stairs. She opens the door or something. I don't know. And then she sees them, but you don't see her reaction because the camera pans on her face and stays on her face. So you see the shock and stuff in her face, but you don't actually see her seeing them yet. Yet. They're holding on to that till Monday. I feel so gypped. But 95% I was right. I was right. Okay, give me props here. I feel like I should be paid. Because I told you guys how to do it exactly. Like I'm like, okay, first you should do this and you should do that. But yeah, they're holding that for Monday. Oh man. And it's gonna get I told you it's gonna get well, it's already good, but it's gonna get like we might see evil Sheila pop out again. Which, I mean, I talked about this yesterday, but Kimberly Brown can do anything. She can go from being really happy to like kind of sad and whatever. But like she doesn't do. I say Kimberly Brown is great because she can be happy and then be kind of sad, but she's not the kind of sad that she has to cry buckets. Okay? Like some people have to cry buckets for you to be like, oh, she's sad. I can look at her face and be like, oh. And I can also look at her face and one, be scared out of my mind, even if it's on TV. And then two, be like, oh, girl, or whoever, you better watch yourself because well, Sheila's out. So, yeah. Um, yeah. So I'm happy. I'm happy camper. I just want to see Eric more. I don't know. What did they do with him? Did they retire him? Is he retired? No, like, I, you know, which okay. Hold on. Okay, I can still talk a couple minutes because I was looking at how long I've been talking. Um, used to used to be on the bottom, now it's on the top. So, okay. So I know that John McCook may, I guess, have want to be retired, which I didn't really. I mean, I agree with that if he wants that, but I feel like they're totally underutilizing him. And if he doesn't have any health concerns, which I don't think he does, then why isn't he on the screen more than he is? I mean, he's a patriarch of the family. He started the show about 40 years ago. I mean, 39 years ago. He was in the original cast, and he's one of the only two, being Catherine Kelly Lang is the other one, who's one of the only OG cast members still there, and yet they don't use him. Why? He could be he could help RJ out. He could be there for his grandkids. Um, he could be designing at Forrester, which okay, here's how you make it up to me with the whole thing because right now I'm not too keen on the whole way you did Eric, okay? Because first, Ridge and his stupid butt kicked him out. So then Katie and Bill took him in, gave him a job. And then now, because he felt bad or something, you write him like Eric says all the right words, and yet he's still a douche. And and then Eric is like, oh, I'm so sorry. I want to come back home. Yeah, I didn't feel at home. Oh, man. Your character's full like nothing, man. That's some chutzpah. Some, you know? Okay, so the way you can do something is have him design a line or something. I mean, he's always got a sketch pad in his hand, right? He's always designing for the new line. And apparently, Ridge wants it that way, right? So then why isn't he designing? Why? And then also, why isn't he more involved in the whatever? And for the love of somebody, you know, now this is me talking, okay? Me talking from my own experience that has nothing to do with both. So I've been watching soap operas for a long time. Long time. Okay. I have never seen a happy couple for longer than 2 years. Okay. Yet you have in your arsenal Donna and Eric, who now withstand the test of time. And yeah, I guess they got divorced once. But come on, they've been married for how long? Since whenever. Okay, why don't you show that on screen more than Brooke and Ridge and everybody wants to break up with everybody else every 5 minutes. Why don't you show them more? And like I said, I'm gonna keep begging you people until I get what I want on the screen. Because what happened to Jennifer Garris? Did she fall in a hole? Where's Donna? Where's Donna? She could have been the sounding board for Katie with the whole thing, and she could have been there for Brooke and tried to reason with her. And then once again, you can show a happy couple on a soap opera. Ooh, shocker. Am I out of my league here? Boy. Okay, all right. Bye, guys.